Welcome to my living room. As you can tell, I'm at home trying to avoid the apocalypse like everybody else is. I have my training floor, my studio stuff, and my furry attack cat with me. So let's have some fun. Some things to note. First and foremost, I will often be looking sideways because my camera and my computer is here, but I've linked it up to my TV so I can see bigger pictures. So if you see me looking sideways, it's not because I'm ignoring you, it's just because my camera's over there. We're going to use thumbs up, thumbs down in general, so you can tell me what if I need to ask any questions. So first and foremost, can everyone hear me okay? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Good, good, good. Darren, awesome. Fantastic. I forgot what else I was going to say. Can't be that important. Let's get started. Oh, does everybody have a stick? If you do not have Cali sticks, please let me know now. And maybe get a good spanking spoon. Perfect. All right. Starting out with Makto. Now you'll note, my apologies, my camera is not perfect, so sometimes it lofts my head off. And it's a better view without my head anyways. Share head. Going. Keep. Makto Junbi. Makto Shijak. Makto Baro. Shuk. Share head. Going. Keep. Awesome work. Okay, so my apologies. I have to go get my timer. So we're going to start off with a nice, light, easy up, down. So you're going to lay on your back really quick, stand all the way up, try to touch the roof, lay on your belly really quick, stand up, touch the roof, up, down as fast as you can go. Go! That's it. So yeah, down as fast as you can. Stick your arms out, pop yourself up, reach to the roof, lay on your back, arms out. Pop up, touch the roof. Just nice and smooth. Pick the cat when you're at the bottom. Reach up. Hope your cat doesn't attack your foot like mine does, because he's a bit of a monster. That's it. Good. And shuffle your feet. Oh, here I am out of view again. Good. So next set, just steady jab crosses. This one is not about speed yet. It's waking your shoulders up. Nice and easy. Now as you do your jab cross, shift your position. Jab cross, move, jab cross, move. Keep your hands up. Make sure your feet turn. Turn that foot, Roman. Looks good. That's it. Good, nice and smooth. 1 minute. Good, and this time, V-stepping, nice and smooth. Steady pace. As you V-step, keep those hands up. There, are you okay? Yes. I like this group. It's small. Last one had 40 people. This one's got 9. I can yell at all of you. It's awesome. Good. Every time V-step forward, cross palm block away from where you're going. So when I V-step this way, I want to block to the middle. It's really embarrassing if you step this way and then push the punch into your nose. So step away to the middle. Luke. Nice, good V-stepping. Fantastic. Good. Back to jab cross. This time, it's not jab cross, it's cross hook. Make sure your feet turn. Cross hook, cross hook. Move, cross hook. Let's go. What belts do I have? Oh, yeah. So if you're a higher belt, you're going to go cross hook, bob, hook, cross, bob. Right? So you're hit, hit, slip towards the last punch. Hit, hit, slip towards the last punch. Hook, uppercut, or sorry, hook, cross, slip, cross, hook. So if I throw a hook cross, my weight's on my front leg. Slip where your weight isn't. Push away, cross hook. Now my weight's on my back leg. I can't slip that way. I have to slip forward. So, good, almost there. And if you don't know the slipping, don't worry about it. Just cross hook, cross hook. As you do your hook, turn your feet. Nice cross hook. Come on, Daniel. Good. And everybody on your backs, quick. All right. First one is the funnest one. Legs straight up. Make sure your legs don't lean forward. They should be straight up from your hips. Reach up, touch your ankles. And you're just going to hold it, touching your ankles. Hold it up. Touch your ankles. Pull yourself up. Use that core. Try not to sob. My cat's right beside me. He's going to attack me in a second. It's okay if you hear a scream. I'm sorry. Hold it up. Good. Now, from here, sit up. Put your feet up on the ground. Now, if this bothers your back, don't do it. But everybody else, you're just going to lean back as low as you can and hold it about halfway down. Leave your feet on the ground. Roll your lower back. And just stay. 10 seconds. Back up to V-stepping. Step forward, step forward. Nice and smooth. Make sure as you step, I'm not dancing, I'm shifting my weight. Good, now we're gonna start V-stepping backwards. Our feet together, step away. As I step away, you'll notice I'm tilting. If I stand square and I step back, my head hasn't moved. If there's a kick, I'm still gonna get it. So I'm actually slipping that kick to throw an uppercut. So I'm moving out of the way. Right? Now I drop my hands for a different reason. For now, let's keep our hands up as we tilt. Nice, Daniel. A little faster. Keep that V-stepping. Good speed. Keep it up. Good V-stepping. Fantastic. Back to hands. Now, from here, we're going to do the order. It's called hands flow. It's a great way of building your coordination. So it's a straight punch. It's always straight punch, hook, uppercut. And it's always change hands and feet. Or, sorry, change left, right, left, right. So you go straight. Other hand hook. Other hand uppercut. Other hand straight. Other hand hook. Other hand uppercut. Other hand straight. Other hand hook. Other hand uppercut. So straight hook, uppercut, straight hook, uppercut, straight hook, uppercut, straight hook, uppercut, straight hook, uppercut. Nice and steady. Keep changing hands. That's it. Now Rowan, your uppercut, or Rowan, not Rowan, sorry. Taryn, your uppercut's coming to your face. A little farther away. Let's see, that's it. Next, keep moving. Straight hook, uppercut, straight hook, uppercut, straight hook, uppercut, straight hook. Good, and stop. Is my video still coming through clearly? Good. It's not stuttering or buffering? It's good? Awesome, because we had that problem earlier. Fantastic. So we've done our hands, done our footwork, back down to core. Everybody show me plank, please. Oh yeah, you stretching, monster. So steady plank. Now, if your plank is strong, lift one foot, but don't. When we lift our feet, we tend to twist our body. That's wrong. Just lift. Body stays square. Hold it for 2 or 3 seconds. Put it down, lift the other. Don't move. Body stays square. That's it. Good, and switch. Keep going, you're almost there. Good, and steady up. All right, starting off just nice to wake up. Just front snap kicks. Just tuck your knee, nice, smooth, easy kicks. Remember as you kick to keep your back straight. A lot of people are hunching as they kick. Posture up, straight back as you kick. Keep those hands up. Now you can kick straight forward. I'm sideways so you can see, but you can kick straight forward as you need to. Good, tuck and kick, that looks awesome. Good, now 2 kicks, low and high, low and high. Now as you do low and high, please re-chamber. A lot of people gotta flutter their leg. Kick, chamber, kick. Kick, chamber, kick. Nice and smooth. Make sure those hands stay up, nice and steady. Good, fantastic. All right, now from here, you're just gonna go into our hands flow again. This is one of the best ways to build this hip rotation. So if you make this flow drill, hook, uppercut, straight hook, uppercut, a huge part of your movement, first, conditioning, go fast. Secondly, it shifts your weight. Remember, every punch except the jab involves transferring your weight across that center line. So straight hook, uppercut, straight hook, uppercut. And you'll notice as I'm turning, my belt is literally flying side to side because my belly button is whipping side to side. If your chest is staying square, you're not turning enough. Good, 10 seconds. Straight hook, uppercut. Straight hook, uppercut. That's it, nice and steady. Good, and stop. All right. You guys ready? Fantastic. So core, we're gonna do this Jaguar Doom push-up, sit-ups. So you're here. And what you're gonna do is you extend one leg. Other elbow to the first knee, you're just gonna switch which elbow goes to which knee. Now you have two options. You can go all the way down each time and switch, or you can stay up and switch, whichever one works for you. Good, 20 seconds. Build that core. Nice, I'm gonna turn this way. Make sure you don't hear me. Nice and strong, keep it up. That's it, switch those feet. Lean back each time, Evan, all the way down. Good, or build, turn your hips more, turn your body more. This is a nasty version like a Russian twist. Good, standing up. All right, from here, next step. Oh, that didn't show very well. Side kicks. He's gonna tuck, side kick middle, Maddox, and higher belts. Every couple side kicks, do a turning back side kick. Just every once in a while, stick your turning back side kick in. Don't plan it, be able to do it at will. Smooth side kicks. Now don't lean so much, Angelique. Try to keep your body upright and push the hip out. Right on the side of your hips will scream. Will be right. Good. Let's see, Daniel. Yeah. All right. Good. And stop. Fantastic. Okay, so now let's talk about elbows. Elbows are my favorite. Well, they're all my favorite strike. Elbows are wonderful. Elbows have the distinct advantage of taking joints out of the equation. So when you're striking with your hand, you have to maintain stability in your wrist. Your elbow's not so hard, but you still have your extended, and your shoulder. You have to keep them stable. If you impact with anything loose, you get hurt. Now, that every joint weakens the strike. If you take your knuckles, put them on your chest, or I have a flexible wrist, so I can do almost a wrist flex to myself or chicken wing, and put the wrist on my chest. The goal is to take your shoulder and arm out as a joint. So I put it in the center of my chest and I pull my shoulder, not out like this, but I pull it back into its socket. And so my elbow, when I hit, it'll be just the edge of that ulna. So you lower your elbow, and like a hook, you turn your feet. And it's gonna feel kind of dumb because it's just your body. It's like you're turning your body. There's no actual, you don't feel like you're putting any strength into it. Please trust me that you may not feel like it, but your whole body is stronger than your shoulder. So when you feel like you're kind of bleh, it's actually way stronger than you think it is. So it's hook one, other hand stays up. Please don't do this. No seals, right? Or. One, switch, one, switch. Turning those feet, other hand stays up. Make sure your elbow comes, not like that, but I push off this foot to drive that elbow. So it's a snap. Like anything else, it's not a turn. I snap my weight quickly. Oh, yeah. Whoever Wilfley is, that looks awesome. I forgot your name, sir. Good. So that's your elbow number 4. And it's great, but you have to be almost within smooching range. If you try to throw an elbow from far away, they bop you. So you have to get in close, and then chuck that elbow. Fantastic. All right, so from here, we're in out of footwork now. From here, can you see my feet? Go into your sparring stance. Pretend you start a motorcycle. Lift, kick down. It's like you're stepping off the ground. But as I step off the ground, I drive myself forward. So it's lift, push and slide. Lift, put my foot down and push off. Right? Lift, push off. This is called a turbo step. And it's great for throwing harder kicks. It's great for shifting angles to drive your weight in. But for now, just lift, push off and slide. Push off and slide. You'll notice I'm going side to side like some sort of obnoxious 80s dance move. Turn, right? And the foot lifts, little lift. You don't have to load, little lift. Just push off. And you're just driving off. And if you have neighbors downstairs, they will hate you like mine. Fantastic. Okay, so that is called a turbo step. It's the easiest of the advanced footworks, right? Another one is called a shoot. We're not going to do that today. Okay, so we've done basic striking. We've done some basic kicks. We've got one more. You guys ready? Lift your foot, tuck it to your butt. This, I know, is Maddox's favorite kick. He loves it. His hips want to fall off when he does it. So it's point kicks. Unless you are a higher belt, in which case you're going to go point kick, hook kick, step. Point kick, hook kick, step. Right? And if you are a red belt, every once in a while, you're just going to do a spinning hook kick in the middle there. So it's point kick, hook kick, or point kicks. And every once in a while, throw a spinning kick in. So it's kick, change sides. You notice how I tuck my knee up? And as I kick, it's like 3 separate motions. So it's tuck one, not kind of tuck and kick all at once. Tuck, snap, snap, down. They're all very distinct motions. A lot of times you try to do it all at once, it becomes a flop. So it's tuck and load. Kick, chamber, down. Very sharp motions. Now make sure as you do it that your shin is not pointed down. It can be flat. If you can do it, it can be very slightly angled up, but only slightly. We're talking like 10, 15 degrees. Good. Don't forget those hook kicks. Nice, Evan. And fantastic. Okay, last thing. You've got 1 minute straight. Just as fast as you can, jab crosses. If you are a higher belt, Terry's gonna love it, Maddox. It's hands only. Free shadow boxing. It's either straight jab crosses or shadow boxing. Hands only, go. Fast, 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 fast. So free hitting. Nice and fluid. Make sure you're still turning your feet, able to do these motions. And you're sitting. Now we did these elbows, so please don't forget them. And make sure your hands are up. No matter what you're doing, your hands stay up. 20 seconds. Good, keep that good movement going. Keep those hands up. Remember, the purpose of striking is to transfer your weight. So as you're hitting, don't just use your arms. Shift your whole body into the next strike. Use your weight transfer to set up the next one. Good stuff. And stop. Let's see. We've got 2 minutes left, so please grab one stick. Yoink. Good. I'm going to move the camera up a little bit now, slow. Yoink. Okay. First things first, cover your 9 angles. Nice and smooth, so it's 45 down. Go back over, draw it back up from shoulder to hip. Good, that's 1 and 2. So from shoulder to opposite hip, 1. You also make sure I'm pointing the stick. Flip it over, cut back up. Load the stick low from your right hip now up to your left shoulder. Flip it over, right or left shoulder, right hip. So again, 1, flip, 2, 3, 3, flip 4. Spooky. 5 is just stab them in the belly button. Good. Now, if you wear a higher belt, go right into your sombrata, if you know it all the way. Okay, so after stab, 6 is a cross flat. Flip it over, a cross flat. Notice my elbow stays bent, and I snap it strong. 8, caveman. And 9, today we're going to go uppercut, almost like an uppercut. You're hitting the edge like it was a knife. So I'm cutting up. Cut, and then your ab and knee goes, making sure you turn your body. Don't do this. Whole body pivot. There are times when you just flick your stick. There are times when it's tap, crack. But this is not that time. This is the time to build the correct habit. There will be times where you block, just go crack and then disarm. But not today. Right. So again, if you've done stick, do both sides. Make sure both hands are fluid. More step there, Terrence. When you do your second one, it's a V step. You should still be going forward, then to club. There we go. Good. And stop. Take your stick, head, heart service. My apologies, we didn't have very much stick time. Sticks away. All right. Let's bow out. Shup. Check. Konge. Makdo Jubi. Makdo Shijak. Makdo Baro. Shup. Check. Konge. Kick. Fantastic. All right, so my apologies, I'm very sweaty. It happens all the time. Please come on in. Let's sit for our philosophy. Training with me is usually training with a lake of sweat, so fantastic. All right. With the kids, I talked about kind of the like frustration, just how easy it is when we're doing something that kind of frustrates us, and how our brain tends to get more and more frustrated. And then it, like once it's all really angry, it doesn't work effectively. Now with the little kids, sorry, when I was talking about kids, I wasn't talking about teenagers. I was talking about like little munchkins. With them, it was talking about things like, I don't know, playing with your brother or a drawing that's not working right. But for us, there's a lot of things that come into that, right? If we're a little bit older, oftentimes the challenges that come in, they still cause frustration, and we take them out differently. But things like our children, right? Hey, Dad, can I do this? Dad, can I do this? Dad, can I have screen time? Dad, can I look at the iPad? Dad, can I do this? Dad, can I do that? Ah! And so whether it's a kid working on a painting or a project and not getting it right, or whether it's us dealing with, say, our children, or if you're a teenager, your siblings who probably feel the same way, right? I want to play now. I want to play now. No! That is still a challenge. And since we're stuck inside now, since we're all trying to be safe and socially conscious and staying out of the viral apocalypse outside, it can get harder because we don't have the space and we don't have the ability to be just like, all right, you know, I'm going to go for a walk, or I'm going to go to work and come back and it'll be done. We don't really have that chance. So learning how to handle this is super important. Now, everybody's got different tools, and I can give you a bunch of ones that sometimes work for me, but you'll have to figure out how it works. Now, something I was talking with my girlfriend was, the biggest challenge for me is not being frustrated, it's recognizing that I'm being affected by that. Because sometimes, instead of just being like, oh, I'm feeling kind of frustrated, I can move on, I don't recognize it until I'm already like, rawr. And so one of the first steps we have to do is be able to talk to other people and say, hey, wait a second. Like, when she says, hey, you're starting to act a little off, that's a big cue for me. When there's things that I do that they ring a bell. They're like, oh, I'm doing this. This is a sign that I'm starting to feel off. And it's not like, oh, I'm just feeling frustrated. I have to kind of decipher the signs. And so I don't know if you guys are like me, but sometimes we especially if we're older, we've kind of drilled habits into our life. And we don't necessarily recognize them as habits until after it happens. So being able to recognize our challenges, be able to say, oh, I'm doing this habit, which is a sign that I'm feeling this way. For me is really important because I don't normally recognize I'm feeling this way. I just start doing that. Something to think about. And that frustration of being stuck inside, finding ways to get space, even if it's like moving to the couch and just reading a book and, kind of ignoring things, or I don't know, like everybody's got a different world. So finding a way to get that even a little bit of space so you can come back to this problem or come back to the circumstance might be a real tool. Anyways, thank you all for joining us. It's been a fantastic class. You guys did great. And I'm going to turn it over to Instructor Eric after we namaste. So please hear a namaste and have a great day.